Finding a job is difficult, especially in this pandemic times. And it's even more difficult for a person who is doing it for the first time. So this video is all about how to find a job, a step-by-step guide for the beginners. Hello friends, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rupal. I'm a chartered accountant, a graduate from Shriram College of Commerce, and for the last 8 years, I have been a taxation consultant. So without wasting any time, let's straight jump into it. Step number 1, narrow down the profile. Now, this is all about what kind of profile do you want to work in, whether you know the profile or whether you don't know the profile. If you know the profile, then write it down. The next thing could be that you don't know about the profile. You need to step back and see what is your educational background, what kind of experiences you have had in terms of internships or your projects, where you find most joy. And even after all of this, if you don't know, then you should speak to your seniors, speak to your parents, speak to your friends. They would know about your hobbies, your interests, and the kind of person you are, and they can suggest you some of the profiles which can fit in your interest. Many people make this mistake of identifying the profile and then straightforward jumping into making the resumes and finding the jobs that can fit in those profiles. I think before that, a very important step is identifying non-negotiable objectives. Now, what is a non-negotiable objective? इसका आंसर बहुत सिंपल है, पैसे कमाने इसलिए जॉब चाहिए, right? But then there can be certain other non-negotiable objectives also, which are the things that you will not negotiate for. For some people, it could be as basic as money. If there is more money, then I'm gonna go for that job. Or I want minimum this much pay structure, and then only I'll apply for that job or accept that job. But for some other people, it could be passion, that they want to work in a particular profile only, even if it pays less money. For some other people, it could be designation, that I want at least this much designation, even if that means that I can work in some other profile. For some people, it could be work-life balance, that I'll only work in that company if it's giving me a work-life balance. If it's giving me more money but not giving me a work-life balance, maybe I'm not going to do that job. So effectively, what I'm trying to say is identify what is your non-negotiable objective on which you would not negotiate. So this is minimum criteria in whichever job you apply for. Step 3 is making a strong resume. It takes an average 6 seconds for a recruiter to accept or reject your resume. So it's very, very important that you make strong, impressionable resume which can attract the recruiter to look into your CV in further details. CV is a very long topic, and I would take maybe a detailed session onto it, how to make a CV and what are the things that you should include and exclude. But for now, 2 tips for you for including in your resume. Number 1, it should definitely have details about all your past projects, whether it is your college projects, whether it is your internships, or if you have done a job, it should also include what all things that you have done in that job. Number 2, make your CV concise and attractive. You don't need to make a CV like an essay. So it has to be concise, it has to be in pointers, and it has to include all the relevant information. What is that? It's coming up in the next video, so watch out for that. Step number 4 is the power of social media. 87% of the recruiters look through your LinkedIn profile to know about you more. And that's why it's very, very important to keep an update on your LinkedIn profile. Again, LinkedIn is a very detailed topic, but 3 things that you should take care in your LinkedIn profile. Number 1, have a professional photo. It's not an Instagram or it's not a Facebook, so you should have a professional photo on your LinkedIn profile. Number 2 that you should do is list down all your past projects and your assignments and tag the friends and the colleagues that you've worked with in those assignments. It creates a genuinity around that assignment that you have done and also links it to the other people for your reference. Number 3 that you should do is seek recommendations. You can seek recommendations from your professors and from your other colleagues with whom that you worked with in the past in any project. All these recommendations goes on to build an attractive and a genuine profile, and it will make you stand out. Step 5 is list down all the companies that you want to work with. Go to your Facebook, your Instagrams, your LinkedIns, and find out your friends and family who are working in those companies. And you can also go to the company website, find out the contact of the HR or other people who are in the hiring process. And in this steps, all you have to do is create a spreadsheet or a note, and you have to list down all these things and create a database for the people जिनको आप reach out करोगे अभी in the next step. Step number 6 is you have to create a profile in the job search engine, and there are various job search engines and I'll list down some of these here. You have to create a profile there, upload your CV and regularly check if there is any update. Now many of you would say that पता नहीं वहाँ से इतना रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आता, हम तो पोस्ट करते हैं, there is no interaction there and maybe it's successful, maybe it's not successful. I agree with all of that, but you have to keep on doing your efforts. I know a lot of people who have got jobs because they have posted on these job portals. बहुत बार ऐसा भी होगा, you would get some of the interviews but you would feel कि यार इस कंपनी में मुझे नहीं काम करना, तो मैं इंटरव्यू भी नहीं देता या मैं इंटरव्यू को छोड़ देती हूँ. Don't do that. If you are getting any chance to give any interview, go and give it. Take this as your mock interviews, even if you don't want to work in that company. It will be your practice session for that interview where you want to ace everything. So please give all the mock interviews. The next is the reach out program. All you have to do is go back to the database that you have created. How many people work in what all companies? And what you have to do, create another column in that spreadsheet. When did you reach out to those people? Most of the times the LinkedIn Connect, the job portals, they might not respond to you. You have to be patient. You have to keep your faith. 2-3 चीज़ों का आपको यहाँ पे ध्यान रखना है. When you are reaching out to people on LinkedIn whom you don't know, and even if you know them, please try to be as professional and polite as you can be. Don't command that they have to give you a job. Ask them in a professional way so that they don't feel offended also. And even if they're not responding, it is okay. You don't know what the other person is also going through. तो आपको सबको reach out करना है, respectful रहना है, patient रहना है. I totally understand that finding a job is very, very difficult. It takes a lot of time. So what can you do in this intermediary phase so that you can enhance your profile? Keep on working on bettering yourself, and that's your next step. You can do 3 things. 1, try doing freelancing in whichever profile that you are. There are multiple freelancing options and I've spoken about it in my past videos. Number 2, you can do some free courses. There are again so many courses available online. Try learning some new skills which you can add in your profile, add in your CV when you go on for an interview next time. And the third thing that you can do is do internships. There can be certain internships which are not paying you anything or which are giving you a very low stipend. See, some amount of money, some amount of experience is better than nothing. You should never reject or take this option lightly. Please go and do these 3 steps till the time you land up in a good job that you really want. And the pro tip here, guys, is power of networking. Every person you meet can be the stepping stone of your career. Keep your eyes and ears open, talk to people and maintain that connection, because you don't know who might help you at what time. If you're someone who's looking for a job, all the very best. I hope you get the job of your dreams. I hope this step-by-step process helped you. I've also made a video on interview tips. I'll link it somewhere in the description box. Please go and check that out as well. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below and I'll answer them. We can also connect on Instagram and Facebook. All the social media links are in the description box. If you're someone who's looking for informational and inspirational content, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss on any update. Keep visualizing your goals and dream big, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.